Style Tuning. In today's episode we're going to be changing the cam cover gasket on the Celica. Let's grab some tools and we'll get started. First of all, we need to remove the plastic cover from the engine. It's just a couple of 10mm. On mine I've got a couple of Allen bolts as well, but it's usually 10mm bolts all the way through. Next step is to remove the coil packs. Again, that's just 10mm bolts. Next step is just remove these two vacuum lines. Okay, we have 10mm bolts all the way around. I believe this is one 12mm. Just remove those. Two 10mm in the middle. Remove this bracket here, which is holding the cable on for the fuel rail. That's all the bolts released, so now just give it a quick gentle tap with the rubber-ended hammer. There we go. Nice. This is the first time this has actually ever been off. Too bad in there actually. Go and get this on the bench, clean it all up, put the new gasket in. Yeah, it's very dry and crispy. Definitely the original. Okay, here we have it back on the workbench. I'm going to give it a clean up on the outside and all this old oil. Just using a bit of brake parts cleaner. Here we have the new gasket. Part number on there, RK4306. Lay this in place. Corners are all where they're supposed to be. You'll need a little liquid sealer on these edges here where it just joins, the head joins the actual chain cover. It's just a little dot of sealer on there, that's all that's needed. Got the new washers for the 2 centre bolts, so pop those on. Keep an eye on that. Actually, as I put it back on the car, I don't seem to like how that's sitting. Okay, let's get back on the car. Okay, so I've cleaned all the gasket face off, just with a bit of brake cleaner and some cloth. So this engine's done 175,000 miles. It's not too bad. Chain seems really good. Not too much sludge in there. It's quite clean. I do try and change the oil on this on a regular basis. So it looks all pretty good. It's going to need a little bit of liquid gasket just on the join here and here. Move that old piece. And then pop the cover back on, tighten down the bolts, should be okay. I am going to change the plugs while I'm here because it is due. I like to use Bosch spark plugs, sort of a middle priced spark plug. Part number on these is FR7KCX. I also put a little bit of copper grease just on the thread, just a tiny bit. It's an anti-seize grease. Okay, now it's time to put the cover back on, double checking the actual gasket is sat correctly. Okay, now we put the bolts back in. I mean, your 12mm step bolt goes there. Coil packs back in. Now the breather hoses back on there. And that one over there. That's pretty much it. Let's put the plastic cover back on. What I'll do is I'll start it first, just double check for any leaks, and I'll put the cover back on. Okay, so that bit's all complete. Now we're going to do the oil and the oil filter. Okay, so remove the plastic under tray. I'm now going to undo the drain plug. I've run the car for a few minutes so the engine's nice and warm. I'm just going to remove the drain plug now. That engine will always drain out. And then I shall remove the filter, replace the filter, put the drain plug back in and then top up the oil. Simple as that. Right, 14mm socket. For a second. The oil draining out, I'll now do the filter. Using the filter wrench set. It's the 65 to 67mm socket. Okay, that's the oil filter removed. Have a little wipe round. Put the new oil filter on. Now we'll fill up the oil. And we're pretty much done. A little bit of oil around the actual gasket just to help it seal. And we'll just slide it on. Yep. We don't like to over tighten these. We'll check for leaks when the oil's in. Flow through and just check for leaks. As you're topping up the oil, keep checking your dipstick. A tiny bit more, I think. And you'll start the engine and let it pump around, and then we'll check it when the car's back on the ground. Just to make sure the levels are all okay. There we go. Job all done. Took about an hour. Just shows if you can use a little bit of common sense and a few tools, you can save yourself a fortune in a garage. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe as well, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers!